What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry I didn't wave. I was just admiring that somebody just did what we're about to do. Ring the bell. But, ain't gonna be easy. Go ahead and resin up. Excellent work, fellas. Ooh, and I got a pounder. Alright. Oh, why can't I pose? Hey, Joe. Thanks. Alright, guys. Can't believe we did it. Do a little hurrah for that. Alright, and now we can't be invaded in this area, so if we are invaded, it'll be elsewhere. Alright. Head on up this ladder, and I'll be real honest with you. This whole game just immerses you in an entirely different world, except for the ladders. I do have to beg the question. If somebody knows, please let me know. It's the only thing I have to, complain about this game. Well, I mean, there are a few other things, but visually, this is the only complaint I have. Because I never understood when people overly critique the map. But, why does the ladder look like they just pulled it out of a Resident Evil game? It looks like 2,000 years ahead of its time. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same way that, other people that have played it, but it's very jarring to me. Anyway. Alright. Look at that. They said it couldn't be done. This is for you, Oscar. Ringing the Bell of Awakening. The first one. And somewhere out there, somebody's hearing the bell ring, and we're the ones that did it. Gonna do another little cheer for that one. You guys followed me all the way here. I am very happy. Couldn't have done it without your support. I mean, technically I could have, but I wouldn't have felt like people were cheering for me, which is always a plus. Alright. Head on down. And who are you?
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Paul.
Also, Aldi.
Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess,
I love his voice.
or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Kind of disappointed that in the third game they didn't have like a partner like this. I mean, maybe I'm forgetting. That says something. I played twice as many hours of Dark Souls 3 as Dark Souls 1. And, I mean, there's stuff that I can't quite remember clearly. It's not as memorable as the first or second game. At least in my opinion. I know a lot of people are going to be going, what are you talking about? But, disappointed they didn't have a partner, because even the second game's partner, even though he was, like, completely out of the way and pretty much unnecessary. I really liked its voice. Let's see, anything interesting? Checklist of indicted players? Nope. That's just by an indictment. Yeah, it's gonna be the only indictment we buy. Alright, anything here? Yeah, that Ring of Sacrifice seems great, but it's almost like the minute you put it on...
Stocking up on indictments? How honorable of you.
Well, I mean... Thank you. He's gonna be foppish, I'll be foppish. I really do love him as Aldia in the second game, though. Like that voice actor, not the character. That'd be some weird lore. Although, you know, I've heard weirder theories. But, yeah. Now then, since we got that out of the way, all right, we got these guys. See you, bud. All right, wondering where all the thumping footsteps are. Why they're there anyway. Let's see. So we've essentially cleared this area, and we also can't get any more humanity from it. But that's okay, we got twin humanities last time. See ya. And, yep, that's the only one that didn't come after me. So, now, we're faced with a very interesting dilemma. Because there are two areas I know of that we could easily go to, and one of them, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So, here's the thing. Remember that demon metal dude? Well, it turns out he's a demon, number one. A Titanite demon. So killing him reveals a really interesting level of item that we're probably not gonna use this. I don't typically... I'm a simple man. And I hope, you know, that was like, yeah, we know, but I mean simple as in I don't need much. And you're gonna find that in the game I'm very quickly, easily pleased. Let's see. What should we boost? Wait, no. We'll do that. That sounds good. And we'll pop it. And get rid of that too, because I'm not doing us any favors. Is any other rings? Nope. Alright. So we are going to try and slip past that Titan demon. Because there is a bonfire off in the distance. And we're basically going to try to and also going to try to stop popping humanity, just because, I mean, if we mess up real bad, we're not going to complain, and we're going to build it all back up, and there's going to be parts of this game where we really need a lot of it. So for now, let's just go ahead and try to fight you here. And we're past him. Alright. Great. He's too big to get through that door. Now then. I love this place. A little creepy, but oh, who are you? Oh, I hate you. I hate you guys so much. It's been a long time since you've done any, you know, lasting damage to me, but I really... that lasting damage lasted. I can't believe that didn't hit me. I could absolutely believe it didn't kill me, but... let's see. I have to eventually go this way to performance. Pew pew. Sorry, these guys require a lot of concentration. I will be needing those later. And they'll be useful to trade, because there is a place in this game where you can trade stuff for cooler stuff. Very unassuming cool stuff. Alright. see. A illusory wall ahead. Haven't seen one of those yet. Now we have. Look at that. Bonfire right before us. Now, let's reactivate. Because, I can now be invaded anytime. And I really don't want to be. Especially not in this area. Also, I can't afford to not play it safe. So, if I'm quiet, don't worry, it'll only last as long as I'm human. Until the boss is dead, because we're going to aim for the boss real quick. That's okay. So, fast forward. No dice. You know what I'm gonna do? In the name of playing it safe, we'll hold off on getting that armor that we can get real easy. Close. Too close. You're giving the enemies in this area a wide berth, except for this one. Alright. See if they drop anything. Nothing. They sometimes drop a very rare item. But, you know. Okay. Slowing spell. No item. Not unusual, but if it did drop the item, oh man, I'd be happy. Let's end the threat in this area real quick. Gonna make this episode a little bit longer just to kind of... Alright, let's see. If, you know, as broken and useless as the shield seems, it actually does a better job at deflecting magic. Which is what I'm gonna need. Alright, Berenice. Beatrice and Berenice. That was Veronique. That's a kind of night. Boss doesn't really represent anything. It's kind of a boss also. I hate that, but it is a monstrosity in the lore. Yeah, I know. Really dynamic. Really interesting. Not really. But, yeah, you know, people like to say that Dark Souls 2 had a lot of bosses that were, like, useless or, you know, didn't really serve much of a purpose, and to be fair, they're not wrong. I mean, there are a number of bosses in Dark Souls 2 that are just like, there's so many repeats, and, I mean, come on. Prowling magus, and Congregation, I mean, that's a joke. That is a room full of enemies, nothing else. You find all of those enemies, same level of difficulty, all over the place. it's sad. It's really like, come on, guys, do we have to be that lazy? But I mean, I say that having never worked on a game of that scale in my life, and while honestly really liking the game. But let's go ahead and put that back out. So let's go ahead and head back to our little bonfire. Yeah, I know. I did not expect to beat that boss so quick. We literally beat 2 bosses in this episode. I'm kind of impressed. So, with that in mind, we're going to do a little bit of exploring this next episode. And we're going to... I didn't mention anything about that. Why did I not mention anything about that, petrified dude? It's very confusing because probably because it's very confusing. He looks like Andre. And remember, Solaire said that our worlds are phasing in and out, centuries old. Like, time is distorted. So maybe that's Andre in the future. I don't know. Maybe that's a relative. I have no idea. And the great thing about the lore is that you can fill in the blanks yourself. But that whole area kind of not area, but like the boss and the area after the boss always kind of confused me. Didn't make much sense. But let's go ahead and see. There's a key that we picked up along with that Divine Emperor, which we're probably never going to actually make use of, but we're going to give it to Andre because we're nice. Let's go ahead and see what that other key was. Okay, first off, let's read off the basement key. Oh, not that one. Not that one either. Right. Basement key opens the narrow passage leading below it the far face of the great bridge in the Undead Berg. The lower Undead Berg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the captive. Ain't that the truth? Ain't those things. We're after we explore this area a little bit, maybe have a very dicey battle with a very dicey person. We gonna try to make our way down into the Undead Berg. But for now, let's see. Watchtower basement key. Key to the basement of the Watchtower in the Undead Berg. Oh, yeah, it's that door. Remember the first boss, the Taurus demon? We had to go into a tower and there was a door across, and I think I mentioned that it was locked. We're not going down there. And I think I said I was glad we weren't, because of who's at the bottom. The basement of the Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend. For his own good, of course. After we do a little bit of exploring in this area, I think we're going to find out just who exactly that friend was. And after that, we're going to be headed down to the Undead Berg and beginning our slow descent into what I like to call Nasty Avenue. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I did not expect to have a double boss episode that, I've never had that much ease killing the Moonlight Butterfly. I don't think I'm really overpowered for it either, but for now, like and favorite and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment, let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know if you had any thoughts or questions about the area that we literally just kind of like breezed through. And let me know if you have any, anything to share. It doesn't have to be like, stuff that, has been drawn out from the emotional side of things. But, or any thoughts about the Moonlight Butterfly, or was that Andre in the future, or in the past, or what? But, also click that notification bell, that way you can stay up to date with, when we're releasing new episodes. And I didn't even do a joy gesture, that boss was so underwhelming. Sorry. But that way you can stay up to date with when we're releasing a new video. It should be, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a daily affair. But if not, at the very least, it's going to be Tuesdays every week, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So whether it's a click away, a day away, or a week away, until next time, peace be with you.